Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video, I want to give you guys an update on Bitcoin because Bitcoin right now just broke the support level. Okay, so Bitcoin is in fact back down at $23,000. Okay, $23,100. Okay, so Bitcoin did in fact have a drop. Okay, back down to $23,000, and as you guys can see, okay, we were in fact seeing Bitcoin, okay, in between this support level and this resistance line, right? We were seeing Bitcoin hovering between pretty much $24,000 and $25,000, mainly 24K, right? But just last night, a couple of hours ago, we actually saw Bitcoin, okay, break the support level. Okay, so break down this support level. Okay, so I told you guys, right, in my most recent videos that if we actually see Bitcoin break this support level, okay, if it goes back down to $23,000, and if it breaks the support level, we will in fact see Bitcoin potentially drop further down. Right now, Bitcoin is pretty much consolidating right now, so we could actually see Bitcoin go on the side, okay, could consolidate for a couple of days, right? Because Bitcoin has in fact been doing that, but we're going to see this could potentially be, a bounce down and then a bounce back up to $24,000 and of course $25,000. But who knows, guys, right? Bitcoin could actually potentially go back down to, $22,000, 21 to $20,000 and potentially lower than 20K, right? So that is in fact a possibility, right? So Bitcoin was holding up really well, right, for over a week, okay? And then just recently we broke the support level, which is fine. Okay, Bitcoin, in my opinion, is still holding up pretty well. Okay, but other markets today, right, like the stock market, okay, is in fact in the reds. Okay, and of course, the crypto market is in fact in the reds as well. So Bitcoin and altcoins are in fact dropping today, which is good, right? Because I can potentially buy more. Okay, I've been telling guys I want to buy some more Ethereum, so I might actually do that in the next couple of days. But I'm still dollar cost averaging, right? I'm still dollar cost averaging, of course, and I hope you guys are in fact as well. Okay, if you guys are in fact, investors into the crypto market. Okay, I hope you guys are in fact dollar cost averaging because I really do believe this, is the best time right now to start dollar cost averaging, to start investing and accumulating into the crypto market, right? So we are for sure in the accumulation stage right now. Okay. So I really hope you guys are in fact, at least dollar cost averaging. But yes, Bitcoin is back down at $23,000. Okay, which is fine, right? Do I still think Bitcoin could potentially go back up to $30,000 like what I've been predicting for the past, several days? Because I've been telling guys that, I do in fact see Bitcoin, breaking up above this, resistance line, which is pretty much $25,000. And if we see Bitcoin, if I go back up to the daily chart right here, if you guys, have in fact been watching my videos, and I've been talking about Bitcoin breaking this resistance line, which is $25,000, and if we see Bitcoin break this resistance line, then we could potentially see Bitcoin break up to the upside to $28,000 to even potentially $30,000. I still think that still stands. I still think that's a possibility. Could be next month in March, right? So we will in fact see. But yes, Bitcoin is back down at $23,000. Okay, so it did in fact break this support level, which is fine. Okay, I still think Bitcoin has the potential to go back up to, $30,000. Okay, in no time. But I want to show you guys a few charts, okay, before I give you guys an update on what's happening with the cryptocurrency market, with other altcoins, because they are in fact dropping. But I want to show you guys these charts because it's really interesting. Okay, so shout out again to Stock Money Lizards. He, you guys should definitely follow him on Twitter because he does post some great Bitcoin analysis charts and whatnot, right? But this is a great chart. I love this, right? And you guys know I've been talking about the halving for Bitcoin, right? I've been talking about the Bitcoin halving for a fair bit now, okay? Because you guys have to understand that this year in 2023 is not the crypto bull market, right? It's not going to happen this year. It's going to happen next year in 2024 when our next Bitcoin halving is going to happen, right? So as you guys can see, every time we have a halving for Bitcoin, right, Bitcoin tends to absolutely pump up to the upside, and of course creating, okay, and reaching a new all-time high. So right now, guys, okay, we are in fact right here, and you know, this chart is saying that Bitcoin is gonna, potentially go back up to $30,000 this year. Now, I think it's gonna go way higher than that. I think we will in fact see Bitcoin, go to at least $40,000 to $50,000, potentially even $50,000. Right? I personally think this year alone in 2023, we will in fact see Bitcoin at 50K. That's just personally my opinion, right? But you guys can clearly see that this chart indicates that Bitcoin, okay, will in fact reach a new all-time high once the next halving happens. So $37,000 is in fact a possibility easily, right? That, and personally, I think that's easily possible, right? I could be wrong here, but I 100% think Bitcoin could potentially reach $50,000, around $50,000 to end this year off, right, in 2023, right? That's just personally coming from me. And a couple of months ago, I've been talking about Bitcoin reaching, back down to like $14,000, $12,000, and of course $10,000. So I think still that's a possibility here. I don't, right? I honestly don't, guys, right? But honestly, you never know. You know what I mean? Like, no one actually really knows where Bitcoin is heading, but I know for a fact most likely Bitcoin's going to be heading up to the upside, right? And creating, all-time highs, new all-time highs for this year alone in 2023, right? Which is, $30,000, $40,000, and of course $50,000 at least. If it doesn't, then Bitcoin's going to drop back down, okay, to potentially, $20,000 and lower than that, right? We could actually see Bitcoin, drop back down to $16,000, which is right down here, right? That is still a possibility, right? It really is. So we're gonna see what happens, okay? But that's just coming from me, right? But here's another chart that I want to show you guys, okay? Another great chart by Stock Money Lizards. Shout out to him. About the halving, right? So you guys can clearly see every time we have a halving, Bitcoin tends to pump up, right? You can see 2016. Once we had the second halving, Bitcoin absolutely skyrocketed. Once our third halving happened right in 2020, our most recent halving for Bitcoin, Bitcoin absolutely shot up, right? So our fourth halving is going to happen in the year 2024. I've been telling us that many times, right? Once the halving happens, guys, that is when the next crypto bull market will in fact happen. Please understand this, guys. It's not going to happen this year in 2023. It's going to happen next year in 2024, right? And I really do believe, obviously, Bitcoin's going to be, creating a new all-time high, of course, like what it always does, right? Throughout the years, you guys can see that it'll always create a new all-time high every time a halving does in fact happen. So I'm expecting Bitcoin, right, to create another new all-time high, which is above six figures, which is over $100,000. I think that's a possibility, right? Bitcoin will in fact be at 100K at least in the year 2024 to 2025. I see that happening 100%, right? Easily. And we're going to see Bitcoin go way above 100K. We're going to see it go to 120K, 150K, potentially even 180K to $200,000. I think that is in fact a possibility in the next few years. I'm talking like 1 to 2 years from now, right? So we're gonna see, right? But yes, guys, you guys to see, I've been showing guys the rainbow chart, the Bitcoin rainbow chart for quite some time now, because I love this chart, and it just shows you guys, right, that every time we have a halving for Bitcoin, Bitcoin always tends to pump up, right? So 2013 we were down, and then once the halving happened in 2013, boom, Bitcoin absolutely shot up, right? Creating a new all-time high, of course, and then it dropped back down. And then 2016, mid 2016, we had our second halving, and then Bitcoin absolutely shot up, right? And then it went back down. And then our most recent halving back in 2020, we had another halving, our most recent one, and then we know what happened in 2021, right? Bitcoin was absolutely pumping, okay, to the upside, okay, and a lot of new investors, okay, started to invest into Bitcoin, because they saw Bitcoin reaching, tens and thousands of dollars for the very first time, right? Because back in 2020, Bitcoin was only at like $5,000, $6,000, $8,000, $10,000, right? And then pretty much in 2021, we saw Bitcoin absolutely pumping to like tens and thousands of dollars, $40,000, $50,000, and of course $60,000, right? So that's when a lot of new investors started to invest into Bitcoin. And obviously back in 2021, Bitcoin was in fact the best performing asset at that time, right, in 2021, which was absolutely amazing, right? Bitcoin made history. But then obviously, 2022 came in and we saw Bitcoin absolutely just dropping, right? Dropping all the way back down to pretty much, $15,000, okay, which is absolutely crazy. And you guys have to understand, like, this is the best time right now to buy Bitcoin. At one point, Bitcoin was literally, at like $66,000, $67,000. And that's all the way back down. At one point, it went all the way back down to $15,000. Even right now, buying Bitcoin at $23,000 is still a great buy, okay? Especially if you're investing for long term, right? So that's why I've always been telling you guys that this is your perfect opportunity right now to get into Bitcoin at a good price, at a decent price, right? And this chart indicates that, through the colors, right, that it is in fact in the buy section right now, okay? Buy and accumulate, right? So I've been telling us that many times, we are obviously in the accumulation stage, and we all should be at least accumulating and buying and at least dollar cost averaging, right? At least. So our next time is going to happen in 2024. Okay, be excited for that. Once that happens, we're going to see Bitcoin create a new all-time high. Okay, and that's when, okay, the year 2024, that is when officially the next crypto bull market will in fact happen. So be excited for that, guys, right? Be excited for that. But yeah, Bitcoin broke support level. Okay, broke the support level, right? So it's down 3.4% today for the past 24 hours. Ethereum is down 3%, still at $1,600. So Ethereum is holding up really well in my opinion. Okay, BNB is down 2.3%. XRP is down 3%. Cardano is down 4.5%. Polygon is down a whopping 6.3% today. Okay, Dogecoin is down 3.9%. Solana is down 3.4%. Polkadot down 6.8%. Shiba Inu down 4%. Right, Litecoin down 3.5%. Avalanche down 7.3%. Avalanche is absolutely dipping today, breaking down to $18, which is great, right? You can buy some more Avalanche today. Chainlink is down 7%. Cosmos down 5.8%. So, you guys can clearly see that a lot of altcoins today are in fact in the reds and are in fact having a dip today, right? You guys can see it's obviously a red day. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. So it's dropping. But, this is obviously a great buying opportunity. Everything is dropping. So in my opinion, I think that today is a great day to, at least buy in. Okay, little bit by little bit, right? That's where dollar cost averaging comes in. But anyways, guys, yes, Bitcoin just broke its support level. I will in fact keep you guys updated on what's going to happen with Bitcoin in the next, days, of course. Okay, so stay tuned for that, guys. But we will in fact see what's going to happen with Bitcoin next. Okay, so that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet ready. I really would appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys.